All right, guys, now we're gonna get the little sneak peek into Super 73, and we're gonna get some behind the scenes look into their new location here in San Clemente.
We broke all of our retail sales records on Saturday. Like we've never done, well, we did 150 out of retail.
Oh, wow.
Which is insane. So it's chaos. But we'll take you back to where the new stuff is. And today we'll go over the new Legacy Series coming out, which is our new electric powertrain. So you get a new battery configuration, new motor, a new controller, and it really changes the way that Super 73 takes off. It takes 2 seconds off your 0 to 20 time, which is nice because those in the industry know that we've been lagging on torque for quite a while. So we finally repaired that, and I'm excited to show you guys this. As it is, you can still tweak it and change it as we go to kind of configure it the way that the riders want it to be. It gives us a lot more control and what we should have had for a long time. So all of this stuff was developed over the last year since Aaron and I took over. It was super important that we got customer service repaired, quality control repaired, and then innovation back online. And you can see that with the bikes that you guys already got a full walkthrough on. This is our new MZFT series. It features everything from the ground up, brand new. So we're at a new manufacturer that is the largest e-bike manufacturer with capacity for 10 million units a year. They are the kings of manufacturing, and it took a long time to get that set up. But you can just see in even the details and the way that it's designed for manufacturing that it is such a different product. So our design team restarted from the ground up, and we looked back at 2016 and said, what made these bikes magical? And I think what I always loved about Super 73 was this look and feel is now pretty familiar in the space, but when we started, we were the first ones to have it. And so it was weird and it was quirky and it was different, and you know, it kind of helped us stand out. So as we get back to our roots, we wanted it to be weird, and I think they nailed it with that perfect mix of weird but also cool. So this is the 27-inch you're looking at. There is a 30-inch coming out and a 33-inch as well down the road. So this will actually be kind of a scoop when you drop this. This isn't the last of its kind. There's going to be more models in this family coming out, as well as a mystery model coming out in March of next year that is going to open us up to a brand new demographic, and it's incredibly versatile.
Everybody wants to know, what is it?
Let's just say there's a lot of riders who want to be a part of the business or want to be a part of the brand, can't get their leg over the seat. We're taking care of that. As you can see, a lot of people are going bigger, more powerful, more aggressive. We're actually kind of changing that. So the biggest adoption we've seen is with youth riders. This has been something we've really been working on, is making vehicles that young people can jump on and use and abuse and not have to worry about it breaking, but then also their parents can jump on as well. We think this is going to be an incredible seller. The K1D was a good test for us to see what a small platform does and the amount of adults that wanted to jump on it. I think you both have ridden it at one point.
I was riding it yesterday.
Yeah.
I ride my kids all the time.
Yeah, we've got some crazy customs here on the K1D side too. So it's kind of convinced us that that platform is one worth evolving. So this is sort of that mid-range. This is going to suit that new elementary rider coming in who doesn't necessarily have the ability to jump on a more powerful bike, or in a lot of cases they aren't allowed to. Class 2 regulations are coming in extremely hard, as you've seen in the news. We were a target of some of the early stuff, so it's important to us that all the vehicles we make are perfectly in line with the ever-evolving regulations, and so these will be good for literally all ages. You really understand the magic when you jump on it. It feels like that Kickstarter bike. It's a little squirrely, it rides a little different, but it's incredibly fun, and the horn is the stupidest horn that's ever been on an e-bike. And I'm really excited about people's reaction to that, because we wanted it to be quirky and weird, and I think we nailed it. Additionally, we have made repairing these bikes so easy finally. I know anybody who's been a customer who's had to replace a motor in the past has, in most cases, just taken the whole back wheel off and shipped that in because it's so hard to get the motor out. This new mag wheel system has a motor casing that essentially has 3 bolts. You unscrew them, you pop that motor core out. That motor core is about the size of your hand, and you can just send that in. So that's a quick replacement on that. And then the controller is now located here, so it's separate from the battery system. 4 bolts there, keep it locked away so nobody can steal it, and then it's a quick pop out and release system. If you go inside the seat, which is locked, you have lockable storage, but you also have a brand new battery system that we have created at Super 73. So it's kind of reminiscent of one of those Vespa scooters. Sorry, this is pre-production, so it's still a little tight, but it pops in there, and you can either charge it on the bike here, as you kind of traditionally would with a Super 73.
Yep.
Or you can pull it out. And so this is our new battery system. And what's cool about this is you can pop in a second battery. We also have a larger battery we're going to be offering, so you can kind of mix and match batteries. Still kind of finalizing voltage and everything, just to make sure we're in line with regulations. But the safety on these things is nuts. We've got them completely filled with the silicone for safety, so you don't have to worry about anything happening to your battery.
For right now, this is a 36 volt, 10 amp hour battery.
Yes. And we are still kind of evolving that and figuring out where we're going to land. But obviously, as the bikes get bigger, you're going to need more power. So we've kind of taken that in mind. And then this section back here is actually a slotted for a larger battery. So if you did want to add in when that 33 inch comes out, and we have those batteries on the site, you can pop one of those batteries on. So we'll have those as accessories as well.
What are the specs on the motor? Is it a 500 watt motor right now?
Yeah, so it is 500, which is within regulations. It's really important to us that we stay within regulations. So everything here, stock, is 100% compliant with everything that you can throw at us. I think we've got it totally covered. Tariffs are still shifting price a bit. Before tariffs hit, we were really excited about this being one of the most affordable e-bikes on the market. Early on, we were trying to hit $1,500-$1,600. With tariffs, it's pushing it up a few $100, but it's still going to be the most affordable Super 73 you can get. Affordability is important to us, and that whole line's going to have that.
So frame design, totally different, more robust frame than I've ever seen out of Super 73.
Are you asking me if you can crack this one?
Let's see.
So that frame issue has plagued us. It was really just one batch early on. We addressed it very quickly. We did that voluntary recall, but it has been handled for quite some time. The new stuff is already way more durable, but as you can tell, I mean, look at how robust this is. Like the initial name we wanted for it was Brawler, and we couldn't get that one pushed through on trademark, but it does feel like a little fighter.
What size are the wheels again? 16 by 4.5.
Yeah, tire size exists.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be hard to get replacements, and we're hoping third party adopts it quickly. We love the third party market for Super 73. This has front fork suspension. This has none. There will be different trims and models. Front fork suspension may come shortly after the original launch. We also have additional colors coming out, as well as a couple other surprises. This did pass 300% electric mountain bike testing. I mean, this thing has been dropped, and we feel real good about it.
Nice.
There's gonna be little quirks that we identify quickly. I mean, we're already looking at the hinge system and how to strengthen that, and so there will be little changes on the production models, and then probably small running changes from then, but that's the case with all electric vehicles. You guys know it very well, but we're really excited to get this out there. It's also going to be incredibly hard to copy our current design as it is. You make a frame that looks similar, you strap any battery or motor to it, and people think it's a Super 73. This gives us more of that brand DNA again, and so we're going to be bringing back customs and collaborations with it, and we're going to be getting really, really weird. Community is the thing that we've kind of circled back to largest, and I hope that shows in some of the outreach we've been doing. Obviously, there's a lot of bridges to repair and a lot of work to be done, and half my job, it feels like, is just apologizing to people online, but I think that's kind of part of it, is rebuilding that trust and saying, like, look, we're community first. We want to make a product that you guys love that evolves with you, and we see it with our current bikes. We see people building on them, customizing them, doing all that, and so we are big fans of that, and we don't want to lose that. So I'm hoping, I know Irv from Irv's Labs was already in here just being like, give me the specs, give me the models, I need everything, I want to make a whole new bucket for it. So we're going to be seeing a lot coming out here pretty soon. We're going to try to work with some of our partners to get some accessories out as well.
So we're going to be hopping on this thing pretty soon, guys.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm excited. Did we talk about the new facility? Because this is totally different from the last video we did. We were in Irvine.
Yeah.
Now we are in San Clemente, a lot closer to where Chris lives.
Super 73 was in a bit of trouble. We were kind of looking down the barrel, and so we made some big steps. Part of that was cutting our operating expenses. We've dropped our operating expenses by like 40 to 50% at this point, and actually grown in sales. And so we are more profitable and in the green than we've ever been now, and that just allows us to start rebuilding the things in the business we need to. But with that, you kind of got to let go of the pristine 70,000 square foot R&D facility and say, hey, let's be humble, let's rebuild. So we're here, but we are actually looking at another location up in Irvine.
No.
We'll stay
But
here.
you're keeping here, right? Yeah.
Stay here. But I want a community center.
Yeah.
I want a place that the community can come in and work on their own bikes. I want to have a service center located there, and I want a retail store located there. I also want an area where if you're traveling and you need to set up shop somewhere, you know that you have like an office that you can go work in, but you can also work on your bike. We've got techs there if you want to change stuff out. And so the idea being, and if it works correctly, we can broaden it so it covers a wide range of e-bikes, but being like an e-bike community center. And so again, with a focus on community as this next phase of Super 73, we really want to be out there. So Irvine has a couple incredible locations, and so I'm excited to kind of pull the curtain back on that with our new retail team and show you what we've been working on. So that's coming soon. Halo program is also coming back in Q4, which is customs.
Yeah.
So we're going to be doing that, and we have a focus on making sure they're sellable. So we actually want to do these customs and then throw them on our website, auction them, raffle them, give them away, all of that stuff.
My 11-year-old wants to know if you're going to collab with Fortnite.
I've got emails with, I mean, back when Fortnite had a team of 20, I have emails with their team because they were looking to put vehicles in the game for the first time.
Dude.
And we almost made it in, and then something happened and just never heard from them again.
Yeah.
But there are some collabs very similar to that you'll see us in.
Cool.
And this vehicle kind of opens that up as well, as you can see. Like, it's so different than a traditional e-bike that it fits in a lot of places. I also think just as like a pit bike, it's the greatest little pit bike you could possibly get. And you just throw it in the truck at the end of the day and call it. Cool, let's go ride.
Yeah, let's rip it. We're gonna go down. The skateboard seat, that's awesome.